Good morning, students, and welcome to this new session for class 12th. Children, today I'm going to discuss with you the new question paper format which would be applicable in the session 2020 and 20. Children, this question paper pattern which I'm going to discuss with you, it consists of all the things which will be there in the question paper of this year's board exam. So let's begin the class. English paper is of English code and the subject code is 301 for session 2020 and 21. The English paper will consist of, children, two parts. Part A is objective and part B is subjective. So children, let's first discuss part A. Part A is of total 40 marks. Out of 40 marks, the first thing, that is reading comprehension. It is of 20 marks, and then in this reading comprehension you will have two questions. Question number 1 will be multiple choice questions based on one unseen passage to assess comprehension, interpretation and inference. Vocabulary and inference of meaning will also be assessed. The passage may be factual, descriptive or literary. 10 out of 11 questions to be done. Means the total number of marks will be 10. 10 into 1 equal to 10 marks. These will be objective type questions. So MCQs will be there, and one unseen passage, and what will be checked? The qualities: comprehension, how you comprehend the passage, and how you interpret the passage, means how you analyze or understand the passage, and then what is your inference or what is the result which you have pointed out after reading the passage. So on that the questions would be asked. Then the questions will be based on vocabulary also. Vocabulary based questions will also be there, like synonyms, antonyms, and the passage will be factual, descriptive or literary. The children, factual, descriptive or literary. So factual, children, means which is based on facts. Like suppose if it is based on pollution, the increasing population, suppose it is, for example, I am saying if it is based on the budget, annual budget 2020-21. So the facts would be presented in the passage, and you will have to use those facts to answer the question. It could be a descriptive one, means a description about anything. It may be a travelogue, alright? It may be some important issue of day to day or anything else, and then it could be a literary passage also. Literary passage means about any author, anything which has been quoted by author or written by author. So that kind of passage will also be there. So this question number first will be having factual, descriptive or literary passages. Then 10 out of 11 questions to be done, and all will be of MCQ type. Now the question number 2, again it will be multiple choice questions based on one unseen case based factual passage with verbal visual inputs like statistical data, charts, newspaper, report, etc. And then 10 out of 11 questions to be done, total 10 into 1 equals to 10 marks. In this question, children, again MCQ type, one unseen passage will be there, okay, and then case based factual. Children, you might be aware about the term case studies. So if you are not aware about this term case study, so please Google it and find out what is case study. Alright, so when you will study about case study, when you get this term case study, then you will understand that what will be there in this kind of passage. So this passage, it will be factual passage, means based on facts. You will get verbal or visual inputs. Either some picture would be there, okay, that is visual, or some information would be presented over there, that is verbal input. And statistical data would be there, like charts, newspapers, and reports, etc. So it may be something kind of newspaper report, chart, or some kind of statistical data. Like you might be aware of the term census. So after every 10 years, a census occurs, and that census data gets published. Alright. So in that, what is there? Number of persons in a family, number of persons in a district, in a state, what is their educational qualification, what is their job profession, many details, every detail is in that statistical data or census. Right. So maybe the unseen passage may consist of this census detail, and then questions will be asked from that. And one important thing to note down is the combined word limit for both the passages will be of 700 to 750 words. Alright, so maybe one passage would be of 350 words each, or maybe some variance would be there. Now children, it is a literature section after the comprehension section. Alright children, so the comprehension section was of 20 marks, and now this literature section is again of 20 marks. So 20 equal division. In this literature section children, question number 3. So it will be again multiple choice questions based on 2 prose extracts, one each from the books Flamingo and Vistas, to assess comprehension and appreciation, and you have to refer to the lines to answer questions based on the given extract. Any 2 out of 3 extracts to be done, it is 8 into 1 equal to 8 marks. So children, this question is based on prose extracts. Alright, so this question number 3, as this is objective type section, part A will be objective and part B will be subjective. Part A 40 marks, part B 40 marks. So here in this literature section, question number 3, again it will be multiple choice question. So 2 prose extracts you will get, one from Flamingo, alright, one from Flamingo and one from Vistas. So 2 prose extracts will be there. In 1 prose extracts you will be having 4 questions. So 4 here and 4 here, total it becomes 8. So total 8 questions will be there. One from 1 prose extract from Flamingo and 1 prose extract from Vistas. So in total 8 into 1 equal to 8 marks. Now next question number 4, again it is a multiple choice question based on poetry extracts. The children, as question number 3 was prose extract, question number 4 is poetry extract, and it is from the book Flamingo. Because poetry is there in Flamingo only, so it will be a poetry extract. Alright, and to assess comprehension, analysis, and inference, refer to the lines to answer questions based on extract. any one out of two extracts to be done. So children, two poetry extracts will be there, and in one extract, four questions will be there. Alright? So out of two extracts, any one you will have to attempt. So if four questions are there, 1 marks each, so total it becomes 4 marks. So children, please take care. In this question, two extracts, and both the extracts we have to do. One from Flamingo and one from Vistas, prose extracts. But in poetry extract, two extracts will be there, and out of two, any one only you have to attempt. Now question number 6, it will be a text-based questions to assess comprehension, analysis, inference and interpretation from the books Flamingo and Vistas. 8 out of 10 questions to be done. Children, these will be textual questions. These questions from the book Flamingo and Vistas, both mixed up in the mixed order. Alright, so out of 10 questions, you will have to attempt 8. So, and there will be 1 marks question, so total 8 marks. And children, one important thing I would like to say about this question is that don't try to attempt all the questions from only one book, although it is not possible because the questions would be mixed up, 50% from Vistas and 50% from Flamingo. So my suggestion is that you attempt 50% from Flamingo and 50% from Vistas. So as to give this hint in the mind of the checker that you know both the books equally. So children, I think this is the literature section of part A, and now 40 marks complete of part A. 20 marks literature and 20 marks reading comprehension. Now children, it comes part B, alright, and as part A was of objective questions, part B consists of subjective questions, and part B is again of 40 marks. So now children, let's discuss the subjective portion. So in this, the first section will be writing section, and writing section will consist of 16 marks in total. So let's start with question number 1. So it will be a short writing task, alright, which may consist of notice or advertisement. Either you will have to attempt notice or advertisement in up to 50 words. Children, I am saying very frankly that please keep in mind the word limit. Don't exceed the word limit because it is wastage of time. Marks will be same, 3 marks. So why to write 100 words? Alright, you have to just score the marks. That should be in your brain. So short writing task which will consist of notice or advertisement up to 50 words. 1 out of the 2 given questions to be answered. So choice will be there either between a notice or an advertisement. Alright, so anyone you have to attempt, it will be of 3 marks, and see how will be the distribution of marks. So these 3 marks will be distributed like this. Format will be of 1 mark, content will be of 1 mark, and expression will be of 1 mark. So children, format means whatever format I have told you of notice or advertisement. So you will have to use the correct format. If the heading is wrong, if date is wrong, anything is wrong, you will lose marks in format. Content means whatever matter you are presenting in that thing, whether it is notice or advertisement. And your expression, it includes your grammar, your fluency, your sentence construction, which must be accurate. No grammatical mistakes should be there. Okay, so next question number is again a short writing task, and it consists of formal and informal invitation, letters, and reply. So I have already told you about invitation, letters, and reply. So invitations would be formal or informal, both. And these formal and informal letters will consist of invitation letter, as well as you may have to write the reply also. If somebody has invited you and you are going to accept the proposal or reject the proposal, whatever be the case, and if you are denying, then you will have to give a valid reason, and if you are accepting, you will give thanks. Thanks must be there in both the cases. Alright, so that formal and informal invitation letter will be there, reply also will be asked up to 50 words. So see children, this question again is of 50 words. One out of the two questions to be done. So two questions will be there and there will be choice. Again it will be of 3 marks. Format 1 mark, content 1 mark, and expression 1 mark. Children, next question is letters. This time the business and official letters have got deleted. I will discuss the deleted portion also at last. So this year you will be having only two kind of letters. First is application for a job, and second is letter to the editor. So in these two kinds of letters, you will have to write, and you will have to write like giving suggestion or opinion on issue of any public interest. The choice will be there. It will be a choice based question. One out of two given questions to be done, and it will be of 5 marks. Okay, format will be of 1 mark, content 2 marks, and expression 2 marks. Again I am saying children, expression, see, format is of 1 mark, but content and expression, they consist of 2 marks each. So your grammar and fluency, see, I am not saying that you use showy or flowery words while writing your answers or anything, but whatever you write, it must be clearly, can say, must be clearly imbibed by the person who is reading your answers. If he is getting confused, if you are dwindling from here to there, then it will create problem for the exam. So children, it's fine that two kind of letters will be there this year: application for a job and letter to the editor, and it will be a 5 marks question. Next question is article and or report writing. Descriptive and analytical in nature, based on verbal inputs, to be answered in 120 to 150 words. 1 out of 2 given questions to be done. Alright, so this article writing or report writing. So what you have to do? It is a descriptive. It is a descriptive question. Alright, and these two questions are descriptive. These are the long answer text. So descriptive type and analytical. Some topic would be there and you have to write article or you have to present a report on that. And this question must be answered in 120 to 150 words. So there will be choice. Only one out of the two given questions you will have to do, and it is of 5 marks. Format 1, content 2, expression 2. Children, kindly check the word limit. Kindly check the word limit of every question. Alright? So you have to write according to the word limit. Now children, next section is literature section, and is the last section, and it consists of 24 marks. So 24 marks of literature section, 16 marks of writing section, total it becomes 40 marks. Children, now let's discuss the literature section. So in this question number 6, 5 short answer type questions out of 6. Children, in total 6 questions will be there. Out of 6 you have to answer 5 from prose and poetry from the book Flamingo in 30 to 40 words. And questions should elicit inferential responses through critical thinking. Alright, so 2 marks each and 5 questions you have to answer out of 6, total 10 marks. So it will be from the book Flamingo. Right, and it will consist of both prose and poetry. Means questions will be asked from both prose and poetry. Next question is again children, it is essay taking. So 2 essay taking out of 3. So 3 questions will be there, 3 sort of type questions will be there. So out of 3 you have to answer 2 from prose, and that is from the book Vista. Questions will be from Vistas, and you will have to answer that in 30 to 40 words. Same like question number 6. And it will be of 2 questions of 2 marks each, total 4 marks. Next 2 questions children are long answer type questions. So one LTQ from prose or poetry from the book Flamingo, and which you have to answer in 120 to 150 words to assess global comprehension and extrapolation beyond the text. Children, what is this word global comprehension and extrapolation beyond the text? Suppose, if I take the example of chapter Enemy, which carves out the human values above national integration and nationalism. So, the question may be asked like this: what, according to you, is the decision taken by Dr. Saddam? Is it right as a doctor, or is it right as a citizen? Although this kind of question is not answered from the chapter, but it is based on your understanding of the chapter. Children, the point is, whatever we study in the text, whether we are able to apply that knowledge in our day-to-day life, that thing will be checked in this question. So this is the meaning of global comprehension and extrapolation. So one LTQ from prose or poetry from the book Flamingo, which you have to answer in 100 to 150 words. And it will be of 5 marks. One question you will have to attempt. Choice will be there, 1 out of 2 questions. Same, question number 9, 1 LTQ based on chapters from the book Vistas. So this question number 8 is from Flamingo, whether prose or poetry, and this will be from Vistas, to be done in again 120 to 150 words to assess global comprehension and extrapolation. Any 1 out of 2 questions to be done. So again here choice will be there. So out of 2, any 1 question we will have to attempt, and it is again of 5 marks. So children, that was all about the question paper pattern which I have discussed just now. I will send you the photograph of deleted topics which have got deleted. Although I have already told you the chapters which have got deleted, but again I have to make it sure that whether you understand all the things or not. So I will send the image of the deleted topics. And I have discussed the entire question paper pattern here, and now my request is that you may start preparing for board exams according to this question paper pattern. Children, studying a lot is another thing, but scoring marks is another thing. And here your main task should be to score marks so that you may be able to qualify in your future endeavors. So children, all the best for your future. Goodbye. Thank you.